from Abeokuta, Ogun State, where she is covering the first edition of the West Africa Zone A and B Para Games. Joy, it is a pleasure to have you join us on the show. You're always on the road to at least get the viewers updated as far as the world of sports and activities is concerned. Also nice to have you join us on the show from the other side.
Thank you so much, Matthew, for having me. And it's such a great opportunity and privilege to be in Abeokuta to cover these games. And it's quite a humbling experience. To see these young men and women, put in so much weight and strength into what they do. And it's quite a humbling experience for me.
Yes, Joy, the games got underway on Friday. We saw the opening ceremony, and we've also seen a couple of events. Talk to Nigerians on the standard of organization based on what you have seen thus far. Abeokuta is agog once again for an event that is also happening for the very first time.
Yes, so far so good. We had an amazing opening ceremony. It was beautiful, colorful. You know, when it comes to organizing games, Abeokuta have been such an amazing, people when it comes to having things like this. So yes, it's no longer a news that they did the National Sports Festival. It was beautiful, and they replicated same for the Para Games. And it was nice to see other countries, participated and also flying their beautiful flag at the opening ceremony. So far so good. The athletes are now back into business, fighting for medal to represent, their country. So yeah, it's been really beautiful to behold.
Yes, Joy, Nigerian para-athletes have dominated several international events, including the Paralympics as well as the Commonwealth Games. Talk to Nigerians. What exactly is the mood among the athletes at this time Nigeria is hosting? Are there talks of hosting to win among the Nigerian athletes?
Yes, Matthew, this is the first ever Para Games in West Africa, and I must say the spirit is so high. And just like you said, Nigeria has been known for, representing when it comes to the Para Games, globally. And same here, the spirit is high. They have been putting so much effort, and after organizing these, they would want to top the tables at the end of the tournament. And so far, so good. We have seen how happy the athletes are, most especially the Nigerian athletes, to see that they are hosting this in their country. So yes, so far, I have been able to speak with some of them who would really like to appreciate the fact that this is happening, and they will want more tournaments like this to be hosted on the continent of Africa, not even only in West Africa. So for me, it has been quite an interesting journey to see how these young men and women put in so much effort, regardless of their disabilities. They have turned it to be a weapon for them to better their lives and the lives of their family. And so we are just hoping that this will not be the first and the last, but keep on having so much event for these athletes to have a place to compete.
Joy, before I let you go, let's talk about the games for the host state. Abeokuta at this time is the mecca of sports in Nigeria by virtue of what they were able to put forth in terms of infrastructure at the last National Sports Festival. They've hosted a couple of events ever since, and now they are at it again. Talk to us about the significance of having an enabling environment and the right infrastructure for other states to be able to host events of this magnitude.
Yes, Matthew, I think this is very important. When we keep clamoring for our facilities to be revamped or even build new ones, this is what we mean. Because when you have the facilities, you would have games, you will have tournaments to host, and this will boost your economy value for the state. So, and this is what Ogun State is enjoying. They hosted the National Sport Festival. Afterwards, they hosted the Africa Junior Athletics, and afterwards, again, they hosted, the Super Falcons had their first game after winning their 10th title right here in Abeokuta. So, and this is another major event again they are hosting. If we can have some of these stadiums across the state, we'll be able to bid for, tournament rights. And this is not only for the athletes to benefit, the state will also boom, economically. And yeah, so I was a bit sad. Let me digress a little bit. I was a bit sad when we failed to host the Commonwealth Games 2030. This is what it should have done for us. It would have opened our country for more sporting events to be hosted. But yeah, we are back to our normal ways. We are just hoping that this administration would really take facilities seriously, in if not all states, but like all the 6 geopolitical zones should be able to have facilities that people can run to host a tournament. So yes, this is quite good and impressive for the Ogun people. They are coming out in their numbers because there's events. People want to watch, people want to be entertained, people want to be inspired. And this is what tournament hosting in any state or in any country, this is what it does. So I'm just hoping that we can replicate this in other states as well.
Now, thank you very much, Joy Obayemi, known as Pooja, the lady of the house, joining us all the way from the games in Abeokuta, the first edition of the West Africa Zone A and B Para Games. We say all the best to you in your stay in Abeokuta. We hope you enjoy the rest of your stay, Joy.
Thank you so very much, Matthew, for having me. And also regards to the big man himself, Tony Bani, and Mr. Ray of Parere. Thank you so much, Matthew. Have yourself a fantastic week ahead.
Yes, Mr. Tony, you had Joy saying it the way it should be said, the Para Games live in Abeokuta.
Yes, indeed, Matthew. Joy may not be in the studio here,
yes,
but I think there is a joy that is pervading in the studio.
Absolutely.
And indeed, Matthew, like you said, I think that Abeokuta has become to Nigeria what Morocco has become to Africa.
Yes.
And it's a way to go. And I think that other administrators, some other politicians, governors should also think about, facilities. When Abeokuta hosts almost all the things here, they are hosting because they have already made facilities that are in good order. And of course, if we do have all this all around this federation, I think that sports will definitely